So I
Hey,
found out my dad was getting MRIs, and he was checking for cancer,
ooh,
and he got a level 2 rating, which means it's very unlikely.
well, that's good. I mean, it's encouraging at the very least.
I think it was for pelvical cancer.
Yeah. Okay. If you're just joining us, the show's RP Grinders. This is Frank. I'm on with Eric RPG. I did not think I was going to be here for today's show, but we are going to be here. We're going to be doing the show live. Um, we're doing it live now. So if you're listening on the archives, thank you for listening. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. I gotta find. I'm scrambling to get the tournaments together. The tournament, which I may or may not be able to get to myself. I'm gonna have to jet out of here at 6:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern. So what in the world happened to the tourney? I take screenshots of what wins and what loses. And for some weird reason, nope, that's not it. Holy cow. Did I know I took screenshots. What's up with that? It was, what was it? It was the tournament this month was Game Boy, wasn't it, Eric?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I got it. All right. Give me a second. How was your week, Eric?
it was all right. Mostly humid though.
Yeah, it does get a little humid out east there, Eric.
Yeah.
Been hot here for sure. I was just out. I'll talk about my adventure and why I almost missed the show today for a good reason. But we'll get to that. If you're just joining the show's RP Grinders, we're going to have a heck of a show for you guys today, including round 2 of our tournament to determine the greatest Game Boy game of all time. Of course, we're going to have Sweetos, Stinkos. I have to think of a Stinko to put in there. I'm sure there's plenty I can think of before we start the show. But I do have a Sweeto in there. It's a very special Sweeto. We're just waiting on Breakman to join the fray here in about 15 minutes, so it should be a really good time, y'all. Oh, damn it. Why did that not... Royal Land. Okay, I see the difference there. Bear with me just a second, guys. Trying to get my bearings here, get everything set up before the show actually starts. So give me a couple minutes. Might have a bit of dead air, but I'll be right back. So Eric, what you have any plans this weekend?
Not really.
No, no movies to go see.
I'm deciding whether or not I should see Free Guy, Green Knight, or anything else.
What's Green Knight? I've heard about that movie.
It's an Arthurian legend movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or Don't Breathe 2. It's like, I don't know. Should I see Don't Breathe 2
Hell
when it's
yeah,
about
man.
when the protagonist is the villain from the previous movie who somehow survived?
I I would say yes, Eric. I saw a preview. I was pretty intrigued. I'm a big horror guy, as everybody knows. So
This is the movie where the guy had the cum in the turkey baster that he was going to inject in the woman so she could
yeah,
get.
that was the only. But I mean, that shows the depravity of that guy, right? I mean, he's a blind guy. These robbers go in to
Yeah, but now he's the protagonist, so it's like, why would I want to watch a movie about him as the lead character?
That's kind of. Oh, he's. I didn't know he was a protagonist. That changes things a little bit. Maybe there's a redemption arc, Eric.
No, I don't think so.
Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm a horror buff, so I mean, my vote would go to that, but you know.
I mean, I might see it, but I don't know if I want to spend theater money to see it.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, you know, you work hard for your money, so you know, make the best.
Free Guy feels like it's a rental too.
Yeah, I agree, Eric. I would probably wait on that one. It looks fun. I mean, it's always fun to watch Ryan Reynolds work. He's, you know, he's pretty funny, pretty witty. I like him in Deadpool a lot. I think he's a perfect choice for Deadpool. But
I get the feeling it's gonna miss the point of video games, but it's gonna hit better than fucking that one movie with Adam Sandler did.
Oh yeah. Oh, Pixels.
Yeah.
I didn't have a huge problem with Pixels. I mean, it was pretty.
It was
garbage,
it was just passable. I
yeah,
guess.
it was passable. That's a good way of putting it, Eric, for sure.
But ultimately, it says nothing, so it's a worthless movie.
Yeah, I think I tend to agree with you there, Eric. It's I mean, it was just a fun little.
And they introduced the concept of cheat codes for games like Pac-Man, which is stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
I tried looking for games of Pac-Man that had cheat codes, and apparently the most recent one was Pac-Man 256 on the mobile store or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, that was definitely not what I needed there. So where's the second half of our bracket? Oh, there it is.
I could see them like them trying to. I think what they were trying to do, and they failed because they didn't know the terminology, but they were probably trying to do glitch manipulation.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see what you're talking about.
So not cheat codes, but cheating.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm quickly trying to get this list back together here. Legend of Zelda. Okay. Whew, what a whirlwind, man. I got here, I was an hour and a half away. Got here in about an hour, trying to get back for the show. And oddly, I didn't speed. There's just I think it's a 75 mile an hour speed limit from Denver to Colorado Springs, so there's that. Almost done here, y'all. If you're just joining us, the show's RP Grinders. This is Frank. I'm on with Eric RPG. We're doing a little pre-show banter. It was kind of hectic. I had to rush on over to get over here, but I got here. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to have to jet early, so these guys will finish up the show. If we don't get to the tournament, I'm gonna mark my answers down and hand them to Eric, or put them over in Skype. So just in case. What is that game called on the Game Boy again, Eric? Donkey Kong Land. What is it called? Do you remember? I can't.
Which one?
Donkey Kong Land. I can't read what it said. Land
Series.
Land Series. That's it. Okay. It was a little bit of ways from me, but I got it there. Okay, there we go. I had to take screenshots, so I can't save the brackets themselves. So that's what I was asking. Mole Mania. Okay. Boom. I want to thank all the archives listeners that listened to the pre-show banter that we got. Not much, but today, because I'm rushing to get everything together. Normally, Eric and I talk about the week's events. Pretty eventful on my end. I've had a lot of things going on. But anyways, let's see. Almost there. Castlevania. There we go. Oh boy. A lot of typing one-handed here, guys. I got the microphone in one hand and typing in the other. Yeah, I don't remember that game being very good. Not going to mention it right here because I don't want to bias anything, but...
What game?
I'm not going to say it. I'll tell you when I get there.
It has a D in it and another D in it.
No, it has an O and a C in it. I don't know how it got through, but it somehow managed. Probably because it was up against a crappy game, I'm guessing. Still typing. Oh boy, this sucks. Typing one-handed here. Okay. There's that. Almost done here, Eric. One more little matchup to go, I think, here. Bernie's so nervous for no reason. He's freaking out. I'm freaking out, man. You ever seen Super Troopers, Eric?
Bits and pieces of it.
It's pretty funny, man. Beginning's really funny. First half of that movie is pretty...
I think I saw most of it. I just don't remember most of it.
It's really good. It's really funny, man.
I should probably see the second one.
The second one's not as good, but it's fun anyways. It's not... I mean, what do you expect? I mean...
Is it called Super Troopers 2 or is it called something else?
No, it's Super Troopers 2.
Oh.
It took a long time for that one to come out. Okay, I'm finally done with that.
At least Clerks 3 is finally happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's news. Okay, we're done there. Is anybody in the chat? What's up, Freak5? Sorry, I was a little busy with typing in what I needed to type in here. There's been a whirlwind of stuff. I barely got here, but I'm here. What's up, Wyland? He says, looks like Hellraiser's being added to Dead by Daylight. Well, it's about damn time. They added everything else. Might as well add the world of Hellraiser. I'm excited for that new movie, I think. Or is it a series, Wyland? Freak says, I enjoyed Pixels, but haven't had the desire to watch it again. Yeah, it's one of those ones where you find...
It's like I could probably never get into a game like Dead by Daylight because it feels like it is a game designed to be a live service, and it's just let's throw license shit at a wall and see if people are still interested in this game.
I mean, it's got its merits, but I'm not into multiplayer games all that much, man. I mean, honest, if we're being honest, you know what I mean? But let's see what's going on. Oh, okay. I was seeing both. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool, Wyland. I know this. I believe the series was kind of had Clive Barker involved, didn't it? Or was it the movie? Did I get those mixed up? I know one has Clive Barker involved, which is fantastic. I love Clive Barker. His mind is just...
Isn't Candyman coming out soon?
Oh, I can't wait for that, Eric. Holy shit, the magic words, Candyman. Yeah. It sure is. I think next month, if I'm not mistaken. Freak5 says, license and registration. Chicken fucker. Yeah, that's Farva. He sucks. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Yeah, Bernie's freaking out. Hey, I want everybody in Wyland and
I want to
Freak.
see Hot Fuzz too.
Oh, Hot Fuzz 2? Is it
No,
out?
just Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah, Hot Fuzz is good. That's a good movie. Hey, Wyland and Freak, let Bernie know she's gonna be okay. She's gonna have a meeting, which is why I have to leave about a half an hour early before the show ends to take her to a meeting.
Like our Taco Bell meeting.
No, like a work meeting.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, because she's worked through there.
Yeah,
or wherever she's working.
Yeah, it's just a work meeting. But she's got to. What am I doing here? I'm trying to find a different. How do you? Okay, notes. There we go. I gotta write down all my. Why can I not? I don't understand, guys. I don't understand.
Is Bernie getting fired or promoted?
That's the question. She's freaking out. She's having a meeting with the big boss. She's wondering whether.
Let's just hope you don't go in there and they make you play the whammy game.
Press your luck. You get to press your luck. Okay, Eric. I'm gonna mark down. Let me copy and paste everything here. All of my, just in case we run out of, if I have to jet out of here on you guys, at least you have my picks for, the tourney. If we hurry, we can get to it, but I have to leave here by 8:30. Oh, God, that's a tough one.
I'm puking.
You're not puking. She's freaking out. It's a big meeting, and it was put to her that she has options. So
Manager?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. She's freaking out for nothing. She's already a manager, but I think they're going to promote her. I think that's what's going on. But she had a little tiff with her boss, a bigger manager at her store, and she's thinking that might oh fuck, man, damn it. That might be the case, that they might be firing her. I told her they're not going to fire her. The guy already said he's got options for her, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So, oh God, come on! I'm trying to. Oh, let's see here.
Bernie's just a mean bitch.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Bernie is
like
not.
Bernie.
If anything, Bernie is. It's not that.
People cringe when they see her walk through the halls.
You're stupid. Let me read chat real quick here. If you're being honest, you don't like multiplayer games because you always lose. Freak5 says that's true. Plus, they suck anyways. You'll be fine. While he's like,
And they swear
You'll be
all
fine.
the time, and
Thanks,
they're
Riley.
usually little kids.
Here,
I swear.
you tell him, Bernie.
Thank you, Wyland. I appreciate it.
If they were going to fire her, they would just wait until your next shift. Yeah, so see. Yeah, that's good advice, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, she says thanks. I don't know if you heard that. Let me get break on in. And then we won't quite start just yet because I've got to finish up here. What the fuck is...
We will let you know next Friday what happens.
Oh boy, man, this is ridiculous. Let's just try to add... Why? There we go. Okay, let's add. Let's add the Brakeman. Breakman, what are you? What are you, Breakman? Trying to add Breakman. Oh boy, this is an easy matchup here.
Okay.
Don't freak out. You'll be fine. We're trying to add Breakman now. If you're just joining us, shows
Do you have to get rid of me to add him?
no. I've never had
That's
before.
what happened last time, but I don't know if that was the reason.
Nope. Breakman, do we have you?
Yes.
Yay! We got Breakman.
Okay, good.
Well, you're gonna have to hang for just a minute because I'm still setting up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yep. Ding.
Ding.
That's
Oh,
exactly
no,
right.
silence my phone.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
you need to get off the webcams. Let's do the show.
Exactly. I'm gonna pick this. What I was explaining, Break, before you got on here, I'm gonna have to leave the show about a half an hour early because Bernie has a huge meeting that she has to get to.
Ugh. That'll suck.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be good. She was freaking out, thinking that they might fire her because she had a tiff with another manager, but I don't think that's the case at all. I think she's gonna get promoted actually.
I'm
So
an ogre
Oh, that's
at
cool.
work.
because she's an oak. Oh look, a little bit of harmonica there. She's clapping. Don't clap that.
He's giving
Don't-
me.
What, who's clapping?
he's
Am I
giving
clapping?
me-
Yeah.
So
Uh,
let's tap some toes. Let's stomp the feet, tap the toes, and blow in a jug. So we got a jug we can blow in.
Hey, Break, are you eager to play? Are you eager to play Mega Man X Dive on Monday or Tuesday? I can't remember what day it was.
Oh, that's the mobile phone game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's finally getting a Western release.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know it was getting a Western release. Yay, I'm excited.
You can hear the excitement in Breakman's voice, can't you? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything good about that game. That's why.
Well,
Gotcha.
haven't heard anything bad. It's another mobile game,
Yeah.
and it gets you to buy stuff,
Yeah.
Ugh.
but you don't have to.
Okay, I'm going to send both of you guys my picks just in case I have to jet out on you guys during the tournament this week. So, because I have to get out of here. Hopefully, we can, wrap it all up.
I
But
mean, I'll probably mess around with it for a bit. But
okay. Let me read chat before we get started here. Do we have Harmy Freak 5? Of course we do. It's insane to me that someone was able to make an installer for Mortal Kombat Trilogy on PC that can use either the PC, PS1, or Sega Saturn disc for install. That's weird. They fixed it so it can work on Windows 10. Wow. Been using the DOS box version using my
it
PS3
sounds like it's
MK.
an emulator.
That's really cool, Wyland. That's really
and it
weird.
just uses your disc as an authenticator.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're good to go. Are you guys good to go?
Sure.
Okay, then let's get this party started. I'm gonna try to get through as much stuff as I can. Like I said, I have to
Yeah, I
leave.
might want to load the news. I didn't do that.
Yeah,
It's been a while since an MK. Like, why hasn't there been an MK collection?
I don't know. All right, here we go, guys. I know that is a good question. You don't need the disc after install. That's cool. Okay.
Like I think there was like a remaster of like one of the MKs, like
Yeah.
like a couple years ago, but I think that was like the generation before last.
Yeah. Okay.
Do
Let's.
they have anybody working on anything other than the next Mortal Kombat and the next
Injustice.
Injustice yet?
Okay. Here we go, guys.
I didn't even know there was gonna be another Injustice, but there probably
Oh,
is.
okay. We have to restart. All right, Eric. Hang tight. Here we go, guys. welcome everybody to episode 654 of RP Grinders. I am your host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohorts, Eric the Great, Breakman the Bold. Gentlemen, how are you?
I should have ate something before the show. So hungry.
Well, I was good because I found out we weren't having the show this morning, so I called tons of people, I set up a party, I paid strippers, and I don't think I can get the deposit back, Frank. A kegerator was coming, and then you're like, well, we're having a show, so I had to call the people, cancel it, and they said I was gonna get my money back on the stuff, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get the deposit
I tell you
back.
what,
I'm a little angry.
I tell you what, Break. I will reach into the coffers of the RP Grinders millions, and I will send you. I'll send you cash through the mail. How about that to make up for it?
Oh, that's cool. That'll work.
Just feel free to just wait by the mailbox for it. It'll be there. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Should I do that right now, or?
No. Well, I mean, if you want to, you can wait out there. That's fine. Snail mail. You know how snail mail it is. It takes a while, so that's how it is. But there you go.
I'm patient. It's
yeah.
fine.
Okay. Right on. Just wait right on out there. Okay. We got a quick show for you guys today. We're going to try to do this as quick as possible. I got to jet out here earlier. We do want to get to the tournament and all that stuff. So without further ado, why do we not do the news? RPG News. All right, Eric, you are up.
Okay, we've got a release date for a game called Disciples Liberated. And it's coming out. Hold on. This link broke. This is a broken link. I don't know how that got there. So let me go find it, and you can start with the other one.
We're having all kinds of problems today. I'll go ahead and read the next one then, since he's working on it. Coming to us live from RPG site. Murder Mystery Card Battler RPG. The what? Huh? Murder Mystery Card Battler RPG. That is, wow, okay. The Magister launches on September 2nd for Nintendo Switch and PC, September 3rd for Xbox One. I wonder why there's a day off on the release. Publisher is Digerty and developer is Nerd Duke
Digerati, sorry.
Digerati?
Yeah, Digerati.
Okay. Magister was originally announced for release in 2020 before it was delayed into 2021, like a lot of games. The latest game from the developer Nerduke. The Magister puts players in the role of a Magister agents assigned to enforce the rule of law in a far-flung provinces of the Empire, who is dispatched to the remote village of Silverhurst to investigate a murder. And you card battle. This is. Wow, I need to know more about this game because that's a weird combination of things I just read.
Not really, because the murder mystery is the story. Card battling is the combat interface.
It's just a weird mixture, I would say, more than anything.
Yeah. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah. I mean, articulation is my game, Breakman. You know how it is, So, I don't know, the art style looks cool. I'm not into the card battling thing, but it might be pretty decent. So, what do you think, Eric? You down to play that?
Maybe.
All right. Can you do the next story, Eric?
Yes. Disciples Liberation is launching on October 21st for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series S, X, Xbox One, and PC.
Hey,
it's gonna launch at
Eric.
40.
The next story, the Magister.
I was supposed to do the first one, so I'm doing the first one.
He already did the first one for you, man.
No, I did the second one. He was doing the first one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm all mixed up.
Frank.
Go ahead. Fuck.
Sorry, Frank.
It's all right. It's all good.
Anyways, the game will be priced at $40. PC pre-orders only available, are currently available with a 10% off discount. Why only them? But whatever. It looks kind of neat, like a Diablo game, I guess.
Okay.
If this picture, nah, this looks more like a Baldur's Gate type of deal.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to look at the trailer. I was kind of in a hurry, but
it says strategy RPG, but I don't know. Those pictures don't really show it.
And it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it does look like more of a Diablo type thing, which is, I guess, okay. But maybe strategy Diablo. This is a game for Breakman. I think Breakman might enjoy this quite a bit. Actually,
Strategy Diablo? Sure, why not? I'd
yeah,
try it.
yeah. Why not? Okay, we done, Eric?
Yeah.
All right. Next story comes to us from God, man, my links. Okay, comes to us from RPGsite.net. Adventure RPG Eastward launches on September 6th for Nintendo Switch and PC. It'll be priced at £21.99, £24.99 American dollars, and €24.99 euros. Originally announced in 2018 for PC, with the Switch version announced in 2019. Went quiet until it suddenly re-emerged with gameplay and details. There's a trailer. I'm playing it right now. I'm stalling for time, a la Breakman, because he's like kind of the master at that. I know you guys know that. But it's from publisher Chucklefish and developer Pixpil, Pixpil. But it's got a very kind of minimalist art style, I guess is the best way to put it, but kind of cool. I don't know what kind of game it says adventure RPG. I guess it's sort of like, it looks like a Game Boy Advance, like, kind of art style to it, I guess. It looks kind of cool so far from what I see from the trailer. And that's about it. That's about all I can tell you for right now, unless you guys want to know more about the story, which they don't say too much here. So there you go.
Let me guess. There's an adventure, and there's monsters to kill and treasure to find.
All I know is it's a Shanghai-based indie developer, so there's that. In the near future, society is starting to collapse, and the human population is at an all-time low. Deadly toxic present has spread across the land, destroying and devouring everything in its path. Escape a subterranean society and join Eastward's unlikely duo on an exciting adventure to the land above. So there you go. I mean, that sounds kind of unique. Looks okay. Not a lot of info on it right now, so there you go. All right, Eric, next story, please.
Next story is this is Garden Story, right?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Anyways, the action adventure RPG Garden Story is now available for Nintendo Switch and PC. This, along with 6 other games, were like stealth released. One of them being Axiom Verge 2.
Oh wow, Axiom Verge 1 was fantastic.
But which makes it hard to get review code for, because you can't know in advance unless you have insider info.
Yeah.
Because you have a tight relationship with the development person.
Yeah.
What's up with Nintendo lately? They've been doing a lot of different things, like the sale on games, for instance, and self-releasing a bunch of multiplayer games, and then their push for multiplayer. They seem they're acting different this year.
Hey, breaking news, guys! Droop Dog is in chat.
Anyways, the game is priced at $20. It looks cute, but
Yeah.
I'll have to look into whether or not I'll have time to ask for a review code, because I do have a PR thing for it. I
Yeah.
can contact.
It does look cool. Kind of cute, like what Eric said. So might be worth playing. I don't know if I want to pay the $20. I'll wait till it's like 10 or 5. You know me. I'm a cheapo. All right. Anything else on that, Eric? Yeah. See,
No.
Breakman agrees. All right. Next up comes to us from RPG Site.
RPG Site.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're reading it. Okay. I thought you were going to me. My bad.
No. Pixel art deck building roguelike RPG Loop Hero coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021. So that doesn't give them a lot of time. So later this year sometime, apparently. It originally released for PC in March 2021. Went on to sell 500,000 copies in its first week of sale. Wow, that's a big number for PC, right? For a little game like this. So it's coming to the Switch in 2021. It says the Lich has thrown the world into a timeless loop and plunged its inhabitants into ever-ending chaos. Wield an expanding deck of mystical cards to place enemies, buildings, and terrain along each unique expedition loop for the brave hero. So that's all I got on that. Looks cool, but it's a card game. I don't know. From Devolver Digital and Developer 4 Quarters. So that's all the info I got. All right, Eric, what you got?
under Knots, Labyrinth of Yomi has got a release date, and it's coming out October 28th for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. 2022 for PS5, so you could play the PS4 version backwards compatibility, but you won't receive the improved load times.
Yeah, it's
You'll just get the best the game will run at on an SSD, but whatever.
I tried to play the trailer, but apparently it's age restricted, so it must be a mature title. So
I'm wondering if the PS5 version will be a free upgrade for those who get the PS4 version.
Yeah. Hey, Breakman, you want to do the Darksiders announcement?
Sure. Coming to us live from RPG site, Darksiders 3 launches for Nintendo Switch on September 30th. The game will be available for €39.99, $39.99 American dollars.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that was supposed
It's okay.
to be the one.
It's all good.
It's all right. £34.99, and there's a bit story on the Darksiders. I think we've already read that.
Yeah, we've already read that.
Reading something,
Yeah.
I got lost.
It's all right.
Fine.
No worries.
The bigger, I forget which one of the. Oh, you're Fury, and you're heading off to kill the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Netflix characters have to do with this game, but for some reason she's after them.
Exactly. From what I remember, this is the weakest entry of the Darksiders series, but I think that's a bad price point. I mean, that's the Nintendo tax right there. I think that's
little, like $50 or something.
No, it's like 40.
40.
Like $40.
Well, if it follows the same track as the other 2 games, it's gonna be discounted quickly.
I hope so, because man, that's
But I wouldn't play. I don't think I'd want to play this game on the Switch anyways, because all the Switch versions of these games play at 30. But at least they're solid 30. So I'm not so sure about this one though. This one might be. It has dips.
Yeah. All right. No homie.
The other 2 are based on PS3 games, and this one's based on a PS4 game.
Yeah. All right. No homie discounts this week. Break. Should I hit your music?
Actually, there's one going on. It's for the last, I think, 5 days.
Okay.
Best Buy has been having a $10 a day game sale.
Ooh.
So the first 4 games are already gone. Today's game is Far Cry 5. It's $10.
They've all been
on
uninteresting except for the Mario and Rabbids battle game.
Yeah, that's the things. They have been disappointing. I'm hoping the last 5 will be better than what we've got.
Well, that's pretty good.
Far.
Far Cry.
Another thing about Darksiders 3, it's available as a Games with Gold game, so you can pick that up if you've got an Xbox.
Hey, there you go. That's a good homie discount too. All right, so Far Cry 4, you said?
5.
Oh, 5. Shit, that's a good deal, man. It's a really good deal.
$10.
Yeah, not bad.
And this will be until I think 1 a.m. Eastern time.
I mean, I heard the
Switch
5
again.
wasn't as good as 3 and 4 and Primal, but
I've heard that too.
but
It's still
probably
worth it.
At least $10.
It's worth $10, I would say. All right, Breakman, should I hit your music?
Oh, you know what? I haven't even checked Twitter. I didn't see anything earlier, but let me look right in this moment and ramble on a little bit while I check Twitter and see if I can find anything.
I think everybody
no, it's just
enjoyed.
mostly people arguing with me or agreeing with me on some things I was bitching about online this week.
Ah, there you go. You're working on getting the
Yeah.
RP Grinders account.
I love getting blocked by people who call other people snowflakes. Really?
Oh man, I got to see those battles. I haven't checked them out lately, man, but I've seen a few of them. For sure. Okay.
I had one guy block me after I just questioned him on what he said, and he's like, I'm like, blocked? What? I just didn't even get to... okay.
That's
whatever.
a true snowflake right there, man. All right, here we go, guys.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know what you've been playing, Breakman.
Still Dungeons 3. The one DLC pack is really long. It's a lot bigger than the other ones. It was $10 though instead of 5, but it's been worth it. It's a good game. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. Anything else?
Still playing the Breath of the Wild every once in a while. I get a chance to play it. I need to play it more. I've just been busy with stupid shit. Let me see. I was playing earlier today because it's on sale on the Nintendo eShop. Among Us is on sale for $4 now.
Oh.
I can kind of give a slight comparison between the mobile version and the Switch version.
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear it, but go right ahead. I'm kidding. Go ahead, Breakman. What's the comparison?
Okay, well, I like the game a lot. I've talked about it several times about how you can trick people, and it's all about trying to find who's the killer, or who the the three saboteurs are versus who the people who are trying to save the ship are. And you get in the chat and you can argue and deflect and do stuff like that. And that's where I think that the biggest differences with the two games are. The Switch version is easier to control because the mobile phone is in it's a mobile phone.
Uh-huh.
The movement controls aren't as precise as they are on a joystick,
right,
or a D-pad. Just they aren't. Whereas the mobile phone version is actually better with the conversations and the kind of the trial portion of the game, the trying to convince others that you're not guilty and it was somebody else, or that you saw a murder happen, or you found a dead body, stuff like that. Because it's easier to type on the phone, honestly.
Right.
Other than that, they're the exact same game. They're both fun. So I don't think you can go wrong either one. It just depends on how you prefer to play it. But the other big difference is the one's free. Mobile phone's free. The Switch version's on sale for $4 right now. I don't know how much it is regularly. But mobile phone version, just if you want to try it out, you should just download it.
If I know Nintendo, it's probably like $50.
No.
Yikes.
Probably closer to 10.
Yeah, we're not talking about Square here.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I mistook that for Square. All right. Anything else you've been playing?
None I can think of.
All right. It's weird that you mentioned Breath of the Wild because I finally picked it up. Well, I've had it, but I finally messed around a little bit with it. Going through the beginning there, and it's nice. I mean, how else can you put it? It's nice. It's a good game. Anything you can see,
there's
you can
just
get
so much distraction with the game. I'm nowhere in it because I keep like, ooh, what's this over here?
Yep.
I
know.
I found this giant monster. And I can't beat him right now, but with enough arrows, I found a good spot to beat the shit out of that motherfucker. I'm going right back to kick his ass.
That game's wonderful in that way, man. You can just go straight to the end if you want and try to beat the game, but you definitely got to do a lot of stuff in between.
I'm not going to be able to do that because I've got 4 hearts I think right now, and any fight I've gotten in with like a large character, it's like one hit you're dead. I'm like,
Break, just watch a speed run of that game. It'll blow your mind, dude.
No, I don't like watching speed runs. They make me feel inadequate.
I know, man.
You need to improve some armor.
Yeah.
I need some. They made me want to go buy a Game Genie or something.
I know. All right, Eric, what you been playing, man?
Just more Great Ace Attorney 2 and Dark Souls 3.
Oh, okay.
I finished my mage run and I started my strength run, and I finished that. So I'm probably just gonna keep working at getting all the max gamer score for that version of the game.
That's awesome. Yeah, shit armor for sure, and Breath of the Wild. All right.
Yeah, cause that's the only real way to mitigate damage. I mean, you can get max hearts, but you'll still take the same amount of damage whether or not you have the same 420 hearts or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's move on to
RP Grinders reviews.
All right, Eric, I didn't see any reviews for you. Break, did you have a review?
I had a review, but I was holding it off.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I want to cover all of these shows that have similar themes to each other, because they're all about one show's about making anime, another show's about making anime, but it's done from a different perspective. The other show is about making games.
Okay.
And the other one's a movie based on the previous one I just mentioned.
Okay.
And it's about making an anime movie as opposed to a series.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll hold off on that. Breakman, any reviews? Did we lose Breakman?
Uh-oh.
We might have lost Breakman. Oh well. We'll get him back. No, he's muted, so he's probably beating up a cat or getting scratched by a cat or something like that.
I
Breakman.
was actually somebody had something for me. What happened?
Oh, yeah, that's an
Did the
excuse.
squirrel alert
You
alarm
were
come off?
you were drinking beer, weren't you? That's what it was. You were
No,
on a
he's
beer
having
run.
that party and he's just coming.
Ah,
in
that's right. The
stalling.
strippers arrived. That's what
I
happened.
told you I couldn't get to my deposit back. What was I supposed to do?
Do you have any reviews, Break?
No. I
All
guess
right.
I could review Among Us. I kind of just did.
You
though.
did? You did it already.
I mean,
Cool.
it's a fun game. I recommend it. Try it out. It's free on the mobile phone.
Yeah. All right.
And if you like it, buy it on Switch so you can get my friend code and play with me. Friends.
Why? So you could beat me at that game too, Breakman? Jeez, man. I mean,
We'll see. We could probably work together and stuff like that. Like I've seen
Oh.
people do that. Like that's I have yet to work with anybody.
oh, maybe I'll buy that game just for that. I've never played that game, but it looks really fun, Break.
You should try it on the mobile. I think we can play together on the mobile.
Yeah, all right. Well, maybe. Okay. I hate
I'm
playing.
gonna open it up and see if there's like you need a friend code or something
Okay.
maybe.
All right. All right.
You need like each you can start a map and you can put a code in for the map. So you can always do that.
Okay. All right. I'll think about that. All right. I just don't like mobile gaming much at all, but that might be a little exception that I make.
It's basically if you're on the side of good, you're just doing little mini games as you walk around the ship and try and figure out who the killer is. Well, the killer's trying to walk around trying to figure out how he can get away with murdering everybody and
yeah.
sabotaging shit.
I've seen both scenarios where it's really fun to watch the killer work, and it's really fun,
Yeah.
like the paranoia, and it's just really fun. It's like a fun version of The Thing. It's like
Yeah,
who
you
is
never
it?
want to be alone with one person at any time.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes I can kind of tell like who is the killer, just kind of how they act. a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
just trying to avoid them. And
Yeah.
like the last game I was playing, I could tell it was Blue, but I couldn't get the fuck away from him because
Yeah.
he vented and he came in the room I was in to hide, and I'm like, ah, shit.
Oh shit. Freak
Like,
says
I knew it was him. I was trying to avoid him. Oh. Stuff.
Dungeons in chat. What is up, Dungeon Buster? You didn't ninja me this week, man. Freak says I watched Suicide Squad 2 this weekend and liked it. I haven't seen it yet. I really want to watch it.
I haven't watched
all right.
any of them.
Here we go. Oh, the
Third
first
person's
one's
bad.
okay. Second one is I heard pretty good, but whatever. Okay, Dungeon is in there. Haha, Dungeon. I caught you before you even commented. All right. I want to review a movie called Till Death that stars Megan Fox, and she was actually good in this movie. It's a suspenseful movie. The first 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes, you're like, this movie is kind of boring. You don't know what the hell's going on. Something happens, and from that something, that movie takes off, man. I love it. I don't want to ruin not 1 minute of this movie. Just understand that Megan Fox has all the odds stacked against her, and it's a it's a tense battle for her life. Let's just put it that way. I'm giving this movie a solid 8 out of 10. I think you guys should watch it. It's really, really good.
Have you seen Jennifer's Body?
Yes, I have. I kind of like that movie. Okay.
Here's the thing with the first Suicide Squad movie. I think the real reason it's so bad is because they secretly wanted to slide a Mummy sequel into the movie because it's about that.
Yeah. Well, that and also the directors.
And I don't. Did Suicide Squad come out before the Tom Cruise Mummy movie came out?
No, it came out after.
After?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they basically just tried to do that again. That's why it fails.
Yep. Okay. What was I saying? Okay. I'm gonna do a semi-quasi review of Long Halloween Part 2, Batman. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Don't worry. And the reason I'm only gonna do partial review is because I fell asleep during the second half. Not because it was bad. It was a lot better.
Because you're tired.
I was really tired, man.
He's an old man tired.
No, fuck you, Eric. You son of a bitch. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, it was a lot better than the first one. So from what I saw, I'm gonna have to watch the rest of it. But so far, I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I was disappointed with the first part, but the second part is definitely better. So there's that. All right, let's move on to.
Ah, what is it?
Stinko of the Week.
Wyland says, I've seen Long Halloween Part 2 twice. Yeah, it's pretty good, Wyland. From what I saw, I'm going to have to watch it again. I rented it from the Redbox. Freak says he was stoned, and that is correct. We've had a long week, Bernie says. Yes, we have.
There's never been a movie I wanted to watch immediately again after seeing it that time.
Oh, there's been a few movies like that.
There's
man.
a long period of time that happens between the second viewing and the first.
Yeah,
For me.
that's true mostly, but there are a few movies that I'm like, God, I got to see this again. All right. Let's see. Stinkos. Breakman, what you got?
Okay, let me see here. I was just looking at the old Stinkos, and COVID Spikes is on there, so I might as well go ahead and say that one still, because God damn it, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to put that as mine as well. We might as well take a quick minute.
Yeah. Something I noticed about Suicide Squad is that they have a post-credit sequence, and apparently this is a thing now because it's happening in the DC movie or animated films now.
Huh. Crazy. Okay. Go ahead, Breakman. COVID spikes.
Oh, yeah, so places like Texas and Florida, they're getting hit hard, and we've had hospitals at over like 95% full ICU bed capacity, and they're being filled up with lots of kids too.
That's what people
While we
don't
have
realize.
governors like the Texas and Florida governors fighting against any help and fighting against science, basically, and medicine and everything else. Just we're never going to be rid of COVID because people make money fighting against it, apparently.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Wow. Damn. Freak 5. He says, Stinko, we dropped my car off for an oil change. They found $2,000 worth of things to fix. Ugh. That's disgusting. That makes me throw up.
I always
Freak 5.
find that kind of shit when
I
you go
know.
look at your car. Like,
Can I just
no matter
get the-
where you go.
I know. Can I just get the damn oil change, man? Come on.
Well, we found this, and this. So you want us to go ahead and start working on those? Well, how much are they? Well, we can't really tell you until we've done the. We can estimate, but
no,
we can't
thank
really
you.
tell you what the price is. Oh, well, will you just put the fucking tires on my car then, so I can go?
Yeah. Tires. Yeah, of all things you put tires. Yeah, the cam bolts need to be replaced, the tie rods, the axle, and the engine. You're like, what? I just came to get my damn tires fixed.
I get tires fixed. What were you looking at my engine for?
I know. Okay, let's get back on point here, Breakman. COVID spikes. I'm glad I'm vaccinated, man. Like, I know there's a lot of hesitancy with the vaccinations, but
lot. And I like the message boards every time there's a story
Also, the
about
U.S.
something.
is apparently hoarding them all, but they aren't using them because people won't get them.
yeah. What's that, Break?
But people are just lighting up with the anti-vaxxers are out in force.
Yeah.
I'm sick of turning on something like reading a news story and the first thing I see in the comment section, well, this is the vaccine's fault or something. Like, I saw that people are arguing that the population drops is because of the vaccine. And
You
stuff
got to
like
be
that.
fucking joking. Rather than looking at the amount of people that have died via COVID and the effects,
COVID, drug overdose, gun violence,
homelessness.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, let's blame a vaccine.
Yeah.
It's just-
Well, I mean, people.
We're never going to be rid of COVID because of this stuff. I mean, we weren't going to be rid of COVID. I'm sorry, we're not going to be rid of COVID-19
Right.
because of this. The
I think-
coronavirus isn't going anywhere. But
Yeah, I think you're right, Breakman. I don't think we're going to be able to beat these variants at all. And it's sad because we're constantly going to have to get booster shots or, and hopefully we don't catch it in the meantime. You know what I'm saying, Breakman? Like these variants are scary. Like the Delta variant, you just touched on something very important. Kids are being affected by the Delta variant. So
And remember how people like the Republicans are saying, well, it doesn't affect kids like the original COVID-19. Like it's so,
it does now.
We should go back to school. Like kids are immune to it. and
Yeah,
stuff.
right. It's so
I
stupid.
just saw a report of a school in Mississippi. 40% of the students got caught COVID,
Jesus Christ, man.
so they went right back to virtual.
Yep. Freaks.
This is abuse. It's
like-
child abuse.
Yeah.
It's like you should have known that, and then maybe this wouldn't have happened.
You know what it is, everybody? It's because parents, in their ultimate paranoia, and some of it rightfully so, because their employers are pieces of shit, are forcing them to go to work. they're worried about babysitting. How about if we get like some type of good child care after all this fucking COVID is done, then people don't have to worry about that.
Not just that, we also have like the mothers who are like the heavy anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, that too.
Like they're the biggest community of is the biggest community of anti-vaxxers is among women.
Yeah.
Housewives.
Yeah. Okay. Freak says we aren't fixing it. I will drive it until it quits working. Then we will. You get a used car until Mrs. Freak's car's paid off. Then I will get a new car. My kids can drive the used. I agree, Freak 5. That's the right way to do it. Don't fix that. $2,000, man. Come on. That's a good down payment on another fucking brand new car.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
that's a good point, Frank.
Yeah, I mean,
like, they're talking about that kind of money. You could put the money towards a new car.
Yeah,
that's a good damn point, or a slightly used car, something like that.
Yeah, unless you're making payments, then you have to fix it, of course. But you know, if you're already done, like, just fucking take that $2,000, put on another fucking new car, and you're done. You know. So, all right, let's move on to happier things.
Dude, what is my
we're still on Stinkos, Frank. Nobody's even finished with Stinkos.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No,
Go right ahead.
Well, you didn't even ask Eric, or you didn't do a Stinko either.
Yeah, well, okay. I did. Eric had nothing listed. I told you mine was also COVID spike. So
okay. Okay. I get it. Okay. Well, I do actually have a couple.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Well,
man.
if COVID doesn't kill us all, the environment probably will.
Oh, yes. Climate.
July is the hottest month in recorded record.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. Here in Denver, it's been consistently 100 degrees here, Breakman, and that's never happened. Like we've never had this high of temperatures for this long period of time, and it's awful. Even going on into August here, you know, just consistent 100 degrees, 100 degrees, 100 degrees. Like it's crazy. It's fucking and the humidity. We've never had so much humidity here in Denver, Colorado. You know what this town or this city was known for? People used to call it dusty old Cowtown, Denver. That's what it used to be, just a dust bowl here. You know, not quite to the level of Arizona, but pretty damn close. So, paid off for a while. Freak 5 says is 2008. Yeah, Freak 5, just take that 2000, go buy another car, man. Fuck it. Okay. Are we ready?
You got 2008, man. You're due for an upgrade. Like I was too. Like my car was old as shit. I was gonna drive it into the ground, but it was an early 2000s model. It's time to upgrade.
Yeah, mine's a 2008 as well. Freak 5. I have a 2008 Prius, so I've had to put some money in that car, but not a ton. But you know, it is what it is. But okay.
And
what
I
else
have one more Stinko.
Yep.
And this goes to, I'd just like to apologize to Britain because our politics have gotten so bad they've infected that country.
Oh boy.
The United Kingdom not celebrating. They're mourning a terrible loss as they dealt with one of the worst mass shootings. They dealt with the mass shooting this week. They haven't had one in like 15 years or something like that.
Oh boy.
But this one was a self-proclaimed incel who loved Donald Trump.
Oh God. You gotta be joking.
Yeah, this Trump has infected the world with his disease.
Now, did they catch him alive or did he kill himself?
No, he killed himself.
Yeah.
He killed his mom first. Then he killed random strangers, and then, as always, the coward killed himself.
Oh God, man. You know who I miss in chat from Britain? Gripper. I wish Gripper would come back to chat, man. I hope Gripper's doing okay. If anybody sees Gripper around, tell him we miss him, because you know, he's over across the pond there. But yeah, that's sad, man. I mean, fuck. Trump of all people, the cult has reached Great Britain. The cult of Trump has reached Great Britain. That's insane. Anything else, Break?
No, I think that's enough for now.
All right, let's move on to happier things, Breakman. What you got for your sweeto of the week?
I got several sweetos. It's been a fun week for me.
All right.
Let me see. Let's start with one. You know Mike Lindell, Mr. Pillow guy.
Oh God, yeah, that stupid symposium that he did.
Yes, he had a symposium that was an absolute failure. He vowed to stay on the stage for 72 hours or something like that, but he abruptly ran away when the courts ruled that no, Dominion is not going to be able. We're not going to stop them from suing your sorry ass. You lied about their shit. They're taking you to court. So, you know, he had to drop his thing and run away from that. Fox News dropped his ass. He's having an all around bad time.
Yeah, so he's having a stinko of a week.
Yes, it's pretty funny. He's talking about suing Fox News and stuff for what? For not having you on their show anymore?
Yeah,
That's
they're
their choice.
you know what?
That's all you want to tell us, buddy.
Mike Lindell is a Republican, and he knows better than anybody, and he believes in private businesses being able to do pretty much whatever the fuck they want to do. So have at it, Mike Lindell. Waste more of your stupid money, you know.
That's
Crackhead
exactly what he's
Lindell.
doing. It's his money is being wasted. If this was a politician, I'd be pissed because it's, they're worse than our tax dollars.
Yeah.
But he's wasting his own money to be stupid, and he's going to end up probably broke after this is all over.
I
because
hope
he's
so.
an idiot.
I hope the board kicks him off of his own company too. First, you know what? The minute that Lindell gets kicked off out of his own company is the minute that I might buy a fucking MyPillow.
Okay.
Freak Five says he finally got his platinum trophy for Friday the 13th. Man, that's a huge one, man. That took a while, Freak Five. Good job,
platinum trophy?
man. Platinum for what's a platinum? I got a few of those.
No. I mean, what was his goal? What do you have to do?
Oh, what did he have to do? Possibly filed a false police report too. Wyland says, yeah, exactly. Dunn says he picked a fight with a company bigger than his. Yep, exactly.
And
Dungeon.
speaking of failures this week, let me see. Rand Paul has been kicked off of most social media. Fuck you, Facebook. I don't know why Facebook doesn't do shit about people.
Mhm.
It's just fuck you, Facebook. But he's been kicked off of YouTube, temporarily suspended. But the way he's going, the next thing will be banned.
Why did he get banned? See, I've been out of the loop for a bit.
He posted a video, heavy anti-vaxxer video on YouTube.
Oh boy. I know
and-
what the platinum. He's like, what was the last thing you needed, Freak Five? Jesus. He said platinum
Platinum
is.
is for getting all of the trophies, so he had to get the last. So what was the last one?
That's
needed
what we
to
were.
get?
I think that's what you're getting at, right, Break?
Yeah.
Like the last little trophy.
So you got all of them. He's playing
Yeah.
1,000 games as Jason.
Ooh,
Oh, that's what I
wow.
wanted. Cool.
You know
That's
what? I'm
fantastic.
glad I didn't play with you the other day because he would have bragged that the 1,000th time with Jason was when he like killed me 5 times in a session. Yeah.
God, yeah, I suck at being Jason. Like I'll get like 4 kills maybe, but I can never get everybody.
I've
And then there's always that one guy who just sits there and running around me for
Oh,
20
God,
minutes. I'm
that-
like,
you
fucking
know,
son of a bitch.
I know you're out of night. I've never been able to kill anybody, let alone 4. That's a huge achievement. Jesus.
Well, for me, I'm frustrated when I was like, I want the rest of them. God damn it! And I'll die.
All
Anyway,
right.
So back to Sweetos. So Rand Paul's not the only one who's having a bad time on social media. Marjorie Taylor Greene also had herself kicked off of Twitter for her stupidity. I think she's like was a week suspension, and the next one again is her totally being banned.
Yeah.
You ever think Rand Paul just stares blankly at the wall in his house and thinks, "Why did I have kids?" Johnny Wuffé.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly.
It's not Ron Paul, it's Rand Paul.
No, it's Ron Paul. He's talking about Ron. He's because
His-
Rand
his
is
dad.
is Ron's son. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
He
funny.
Used to be a politician too.
Yep.
Fun. Yay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're being punished on social media, and if they keep acting up, hopefully that means they're gone. Which is great. I mean, with all the people spreading lies. Speaking of spreading lies, OANN was also busted this week as
Oh,
one
boy.
using a. He builds swing sets, and they used him as their expert on something, on I think economics or something like that. And they was busted. Found out that he is just a swingsuit installer.
Oh boy, an installer of swings. That's
Yes.
that's something else. That's awesome. Freak Five says,
Epic fail by OANN, the most terrible of all networks. I mean, they are outright Russian propaganda. They don't even try and hide it.
"No, the stray
Another
had."
straight-
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Go ahead, Break.
No, you can read it. I was gonna read it.
Yeah, another stray had kittens by my house. Animal control picked up 3 of them. At least they were picked up. I mean, that's cool.
And I have one more Sweeto.
Yep.
Today is Friday the 13th. It's obviously it's Friday the 13th. There's a lot of legend of that. It's also National Left-Handed Day. it was also supposed to be today that Trump became the president again.
You were keeping track of that,
That's
Brakeman?
so funny.
But that didn't happen. That was another Q fail.
It's just like the 2000 apocalypse happening.
It's been a shitty week for MAGA, which makes me happy.
Yeah. I can't believe.
And there was also Trump was one of his lawyers, or he was told, or his taxes. That's what it was. He has to give up more of his taxes because he lost in court again.
Yep.
It's just been not a good week for MAGA.
It's just been, hasn't it been one L after another for Trump since he's left office, Brakeman? Like he's going through hell whether he says it or not. Like
I know, and he spins everything as a win. Like he lost the election in whatever state that was, and he was saying, "No, this is actually really good because this is what we wanted," and something like what?
Yeah, you wanted to lose,
so
you
spin shit like this, and people still like the guy.
So
it's like Kung Fury. Winning is losing.
Yeah.
Or losing is winning. Sorry.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I mean it's just if losing was my MO, I'd be a dictator by now. It's like.
Right.
It's so stupid.
He filed 7 bankruptcies for God's sakes. Got impeached twice. Lost re-election. Like he's the biggest fucking loser.
Hey, are you left-handed, Brakeman?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so why'd you mention?
I'm right-handed, but my dad was left-handed.
Okay.
I knew other people left-handed people, so I'm just
okay.
I heard it on the radio this morning, so I just.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that had any significance. So there you go, man. Freak Five says, "Oh yeah, yesterday was International Day of Prayer to get rid of atheism. I survived and am still an atheist." You're living proof there, Freak Five, that the power of prayer did not work. So there you go. Let's see. Anything else? Any other sweetos, Brakeman?
No, I had enough. It's somebody else's turn.
All right, Eric, did you have any sweetos?
Not really.
Okay. I'm going to talk about mine real quick. I almost missed the show because yesterday someone invited me down to feed the homeless in Colorado Springs. So this person made 30 sandwiches. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but and he bought 2 cases of water. So it was really cool to go down and help. You guys need to subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. He's an auditor. He does First Amendment audits and Second Amendment audits down in Colorado Springs. Police 719. So it was really nice to get down with him and kind of connect with the homeless people in Colorado Springs and lend a helping hand. A lot of those people have mental issues, and you can tell they've been on the streets for a very long time, which obviously takes its toll physically and mentally. But they all need food. Emotionally. I mean, everything. They're the most vulnerable in our society, and if we can't treat them with respect and dignity, then we can't treat anybody with dignity and respect. So. I just want to.
In other words, Americans can't treat anybody with dignity.
Right, that's right. You're right, Brakeman. I mean, I've come to that conclusion, but I mean, it just takes one person to start, So I thought I'd get down there and give them a helping hand. I bought a couple of boxes of Twinkies, a couple boxes of granola bars, and handed those out, to them as well, because I mean that it's not just about food. Sometimes people like snacks too, like candies and stuff like that. So I thought that'd be a nice thing to do. So we went out and did that, and it was a eye-opening experience. So I suggest that if you're listening to this, which I know not a ton of people are, but we do have some outreach. If you're on about and you have a cooler, a cooler to carry around drinks and stuff, go buy some, even if it's not just a few, 6 bottles of water, and just hand them out. That means a lot.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And it doesn't take much to put it in your trunk. And if you see somebody in need, ask if they need a thing of water and give it to them. It's tough living out on the streets. So you don't know until you're in that position. So, special plug for 719. Really appreciate him inviting me out there to help out. So there you go.
Yeah. That actually kind of reminds me of another stinko. Caitlyn Jenner's on a mission to get rid of the homeless in California.
I saw that, and that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And she has no shot at being governor, so I don't have to worry about that. But
rich people that have the power to actually do some good, you know.
Yeah.
Like the last people who should be saying no, this is like we gotta get rid of them and stuff like that, are the people who can actually do something to help.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It pisses me off so much.
I know, man. It's it sucks. So, all right. No funny or stupid.
Frank, were you giving your 5-cent hand jobs for free?
How dare you? How dare you, Freak 5? I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. How about that, Freak 5? Frank was feeding the homeless to cannibals. How dare you, Breakman? Son of a bitch. All right. I'm going to skip funny or stupid this week. Next week we'll have 2 funny or stupid. So
yeah, you do have to get that meeting. And
yeah, we're coming up against it. So let's go ahead and get to our free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all. Little baby. Yeah, it's a free-for-all. Wow. Suck it.
All right, let's get right into it. This is round 2 of our tournament to decide the greatest Game Boy game of all time. We're going to start up at the top here. Tetris versus Wario Land DX. Breakman, go.
It's Wario Land 2 DX.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Wario Land 2 DX.
Wario Land games are fun. They really are. But like I've said many times, Tetris is one of the best games ever made.
All right, Eric?
I have to go with Tetris.
But there's so many other versions of Tetris I'd probably rather play than the keyboard version. So I'm going with Wario Land.
Oh man.
Well, if you had like a Game Boy right now, you would choose. You would choose to play that instead of Tetris. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? This time I'm actually gonna side with Eric Breakman just because of the point that he made. Like the regular Nintendo version of Tetris was great.
But none of those would have happened if it wasn't for the Game Boy version.
Yeah, I know, but just the black and white thing, I don't know. I
it's
think
still one of the best versions of Tetris.
it's a good
Tetris
version.
Effect is coming out on the Switch.
I don't know if I want to do this show anymore.
How dare you, Breakman and Freak 5, you sons of bitches. I'm going with Wario Land. I know what you're saying, Breakman, but
Tetris on Game Boy wasn't first. The Tetris on the NES was.
Yeah, Tetris on the NES
and
was
Tetris
first.
is even older than that. So.
Yeah, actually it was. It's a old computer game. But Frank also, let's see, prices are going up. He charges how dare you, Breakman? Jesus, you want me to exile you? Homeless can't spare a dime, and they need hand jobs too. Well, feel free to donate your time, Freak 5.
Are you giving weed to the homeless?
What's that, Eric?
You give weed to the homeless too?
Did I what?
Give weed.
Give weed to the homeless. I've been thinking about that actually. It is legal to give up to an ounce of weed to the homeless or anybody. So how dare you, Breakman, you son of a bitch.
I think it's starting to storm.
Yeah. All right, let's move on here, guys, because I'm tired of talking about hand jobs to the homeless. I'm not starting that nonprofit.
Yeah, for the listeners, you're missing some great fun. We're having a lot of fun in chat at Frank's expense.
This has been a pretty funny segment for you son of a bitch. All right, Metroid 2: Return to Samus versus Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. Eric, go.
I'm gonna go with Metroid 2. I mean, sure, it's one of the weaker Metroids, but I really liked Wario Land 2 over Wario Land. I think Wario Land had a lot of issues with it, like the fact that battery backup worked odd in that game.
Yeah. How dare you laugh at that dungeon? And let's see. How dare you, Wyland? Yeah, I think you need to donate more than time. You son of a bitch. Are your donated handies tax deductible? You Freak 5, you're exiled, you son of a bitch.
I just like the multiple ending structure of 2 versus Wario Lands, because Wario Lands was dependent on how much money you had before the end of the game. And choose an alternate path in the level.
Breakman, what say you?
I actually really like Wario 3.
Wario
Yeah,
Super Mario Land 3.
Super Mario Land 3, Wario. Yeah, I like it.
Again, I'm gonna have to go against your will here, Breakman. I'm picking Metroid 2. Like Eric said, it's weaker, but
I'm not mad about that. I like Metroid 2.
Metroid 2 is great, man. I don't know. I don't think it's that weak, man. I think it's a good entry. So
He's saying as far as a Metroid
Yeah,
game,
no,
like,
I
it's
know what he's
probably
saying.
The weakest of the Metroids.
yeah, you're probably right, but still great, I think. So I'm picking Metroid 2. Do you get
Well, it might
tax?
be better than that one where she's getting ordered around. That
No.
one was ridiculous.
That was a side game.
Breakman,
So-
you're something else, man. I'm not gonna read your comment. That's my punishment to you.
I really like Other M, but like its story is indefensible.
Yeah. Wyland says, "Do you get a tax deduction if you give it away for free?" How dare you? You know what? You can get tax deductions for giving shit away, Wyland. Not that I know, as far as like sexual favors or anything, but like you go to the,
Maybe.
yeah, I mean,
In Nevada, maybe? Or,
Nevada.
I feel like Other M was like the Rise of Skywalker version of Metroid before
Wow.
Rise of Skywalker was even a
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, guys, we got to move on here because I got to run through this pretty quickly. Shantae versus Gargoyle's Quest. I'm going to pick first. Whew, this is a tough one. Gargoyle's Quest is a great game. I think Shantae is really underrated, and I think Shantae is probably top 3 greatest Game Boy games for me. So I'm picking Shantae. What say you, Breakman?
I like Gargoyle's Quest quite a bit. I honestly never played Shantae on the Game Boy. I played the Xbox one, which was fun, but I'm still going Gargoyle's Quest. I thought that was a
Golly,
pretty good
man, I
game.
think we've voted against each other every single one. Break. What say you, Eric? You're the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna go with Gargoyle's Quest because I don't think the first Shantae was as good as its sequels. So
And Gargoyle's Quest was one of the better Game Boy games. It really
Wyland said
was.
I outed myself. How dare you,
Oh,
Wyland?
Freak has a better one for you. He said Frank tried to pay the guy who did his taxes with a handy. That's why Frank got outed.
You guys are having too much fun with that shit, man. Let's move on here. Dragon Warrior 1 2 versus Dragon Warrior 3. Eric, go.
Dragon
Wait,
Warrior
1 and
3.
2 versus 3, huh?
No, 1/2, so it's like that dual, 1-2 versus
Oh, yeah.
3. Eric,
3.
okay, break.
Yeah, 3's just a better game.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the remakes. I like that they put 1 and 2 on one cartridge and all, but the third one was just a better game.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Okay, Kirby's Dream Land 2 versus Final Fantasy Adventures. Breakman, go.
Adventure, just adventure.
Oh,
singular.
Adventure, I'm sorry.
Fantasy Adventure. I hate Final Fantasy Adventure. There are not a lot of Final Fantasy games that I really absolutely hate. Final Fantasy Adventure is high on that fucking list. Fuck Final Fantasy Adventure, Kirby all the way.
The worst Final Fantasy game I've ever played is 13. But anyways, okay.
Lightning Returns is even worse.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about
I
Lightning
love
Returns.
it.
I don't even think 13's that bad. It was just it's like Jim Sterling said. It had no vision. It was just
Yeah.
a lot of stuff thrown on a wall.
Which is the very definition of a very, very bad game, Eric.
And the narrative's absolutely
Oh god,
atrocious.
the whole game is pretty much
I
garbage.
wasn't a big fan of the story, but the gameplay I thought was spectacular.
Gameplay was
I loved
decent,
it.
but nah.
What?
I could feel.
the gameplay. Whether or not you like 13's gameplay in all of the 13 games, really.
Dungeon says
really,
I could.
especially the first two. It really depends on how interactive you want to be with the game's combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dungeon says I could feel break throw force lining at Final Fantasy Adventure from here. All right, Eric, your choice.
I'm going with Kirby.
I'm also gonna go with Kirby. That's 2 clean
Remember
sweeps.
in Adventure, there was this one point to unlock like a dungeon. You had to do a figure eight around some palm trees or some shit.
Oh God.
I didn't know how I was supposed to get to that dungeon. I didn't find it out forever until I
The
accidentally
remake
did
of it, the remake of it for Vita was much better.
Yeah.
But they could have done a lot more with it, which is why Sword of Mana, in my opinion, is a better remake than more people get credit for. Even though there's a lot of weird decisions being made in that game.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next matchup here. Speaking of Final Fantasy Legends versus Mario Tennis. I'm gonna go first. I'm partial
This
to
is 1 through. This is all the Legends, right? So 1 through 3.
yeah. I'm partial to Mario Tennis. I think it was a fantastic game.
I think it was just called Tennis because Mario Tennis is a Virtual
Yeah.
Boy game.
I'm pretty sure
It
you're
could have
right.
been. It could have been just tennis, but I like that game quite a bit. I think it's an underrated game.
Because
on
the
system.
first Mario Tennis was the N64.
They
game.
had it listed as Mario Tennis, but whatever, tennis versus Final Fantasy
I
Legends.
think there might have been a Game Boy Color version of one of the Mario Tennis games post 64.
Yeah,
but
there was.
I'm
I
not sure
think.
if this is it or not.
There's a
Was
Mario
the Virtual
Tennis.
Boy version just called Mario Tennis?
No, it's
God.
just called Virtual Boy Tennis.
Yeah.
Or Virtual Tennis, okay.
There's also a really fantastic Mario Tennis game on the game. What is that? The GameCube, which is really good. But anyways, Breakman, what's
Or maybe
a?
it was called Mario Clash. And maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
All right.
This one's easy for me. The Legends games.
Okay.
I thought they got better as they went along. They were a lot of fun.
All right. Tiebreaker, Eric.
If you're a Saga fan, Legends 3 is Abomination. You should just play the remake of it on the DS, which never got localized, unfortunately.
So
like
you're
the
picking.
third
Neither
one,
did, neither did the remake of 2, which was also a crime.
All right. What you picking, Eric?
I'm gonna go with Legends series.
You guys
I love
suck.
being able to eat the monsters and become a monster, or a
Yeah.
robot or whatever else, depending on what you eat.
Well,
And
the robot's stats were dictated by the equipment that you put on it.
You
Yeah.
you guys are wrong, but that's okay. You guys are allowed to be wrong. All right. Next matchup: Quirks versus Mega Man 5. Breakman, I pretty much know what you're gonna pick. Quirks.
Yeah, I don't remember liking that game very much,
Yeah.
actually.
Asmik made a bunch of weird games. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Whereas Mega Man 5 was easily the best of the Game Boy game, like
Okay.
Mega Man games. Because up until that point, it had been just let's cut and paste some of the characters from the NES games. Where this one, just let's make a completely new story. Let's put some new enemies in there, some new game
Mhm.
mechanics, like the attacking with the fist, for instance.
Yep.
5 was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
Mega Man.
I'm gonna before I make my decision, I'm gonna say Final Fantasy Legends. All 3 of those games to be bought on the Switch right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Freak 5 says Legend.
Yeah,
so
it's
he
called
picked
it's called like Final Fantasy Legends Collection Saga or something like that.
Yeah, before you pick, Eric, I'm gonna interrupt here, and just to be an asshole, I'm picking Quirks. So you're the tiebreaker.
Mega Man 5.
Oh shit! I knew he was gonna pick that. That's why I said that. But I would have picked Mega Man 5 too. I just wanted to be spiteful to Breakman.
Oh, well, if he'd said Quark at that point, I
Oh
would've
my
had
God, that would have
YouTube
broke the
like
internet,
this
man.
ridiculous.
If Eric would have said Quirks, that would have been the greatest thing that's ever happened on this show. All
I
right.
never even played it, but it didn't look interesting to me
Yeah.
based on Nintendo Power coverage.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Mario versus Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. I'm gonna go first on this one. Much to good thing Bernie's taking a snooze right now. I'm gonna say Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Okay, go Breakman.
Dr. Mario on Game Boy is hard to play because there's no color.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. Well, that was the first of the Dr. Mario. I think that one came out before the NES version, didn't it?
No, the
no.
NES version came
Yeah.
first.
Oh,
And-
okay. It doesn't matter because I'm fucking not voting for that one. Sorry. Mario.
All right, I think it's a clean
Link's
sweep.
Awakening it might be my favorite Zelda game.
All right.
I loved Link's Awakening.
And obviously you think Link, right, Eric?
Yeah.
All right. Next matchup: Pokemon series versus Donkey Kong. Eric, go. Freak says Link's Awakening, so he agrees. You can't break the internet. Chris Chan already did that a couple weeks ago. What?
Yeah, they went to jail.
Wow. Okay. I don't know that story, but maybe somebody can clue me in. But
Well,
all right.
I think Eric knows. He can clue you in.
all right, what happened?
I don't know everything myself, but basically, they raped their elderly mother.
Ooh. Golly. Terrible. Okay. Way to bring the show down, Eric. But you know,
Yee.
You asked.
I know I did ask.
Well, I wouldn't have insinuated asking him if I knew it was going to go down that route.
I know. I know. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Wow.
That way to bring the show down there, Breakman. You son of a bitch. Anyways, Pokemon series versus Donkey Kong. Eric, go.
I'm going with the Pokemons,
All
even
right.
though I really like this version of Donkey Kong.
Okay, I'll put the pressure on Breakman. I picked Donkey Kong. What you picking, Breakman?
Oh man, we're gonna make a lot of people mad if if Nintendo fans listen to this because that Donkey Kong on the Game Boy was fantastic.
Oh my God! Donkey Kong pulls off the biggest upset. Blame Breakman.
It
Don't.
took the old original Donkey Kong and then added a bunch of levels to it, and just
Yeah.
it was so cool. They did so much awesome to it.
Wow, Chris
Finally
finally
found
found
a
a
boyfriend-free
boyfriend-free girlfriend. Ooh, yeah, I guess, man. Ooh. Okay, next matchup here, guys, because we gotta.
I thought they transitioned. So isn't that wrong?
Yeah, it could be
Say
wrong.
that, Wayland.
It could be wrong. Okay, we got to move on here, guys. Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages Seasons versus Great Greed. Let's see, Eric first.
Ooh.
Eric,
I never played Great Greed, so I'm going with Oracle Series.
Breakman.
Oracle of Ages and Seasons are probably a better combination of games. I mean, they're probably technically better, but I love Great Greed. Great Greed has a special place in my heart. It was you're fighting against greed, and at the end you get to marry whoever. And I think like there was a big message about environmentalism.
Frank, why do we have Wireland 2 listed twice?
Which one? Oh shit.
We have
Oh well, Donkey Kong gets a free pass on that one. I'll correct that next right here.
only transition to pick up. What?
That is scummy, Wyland. That's crazy.
That's a mental problem if you're transitioning to a different gender just because you want to use it as a way to pick up somebody.
You know,
like,
Breakman.
People who transition are trapped in a different body.
Yeah.
This isn't just scummy. This is like a evil.
Yeah, that's a big
Maybe.
problem. That's a big problem. Okay, we don't have the time to debate that, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
all right.
Great Greed, just because.
I'm the-
but still, they transition, so isn't it still wrong to address them using the other gendered name?
Yeah, Chris
I
also.
wasn't disagreeing with that.
Chris also believes that cartoons are merging into the. So he definitely has mental issues.
Whoa!
Wyland.
Yeah.
What do you mean they aren't?
Yeah. It's not Cool World. Damn it.
No, I thought they were
No, I
because
hate
all
that movie.
because
I do
apparently
too.
all the cartoon Machiavelli villains actually exist in real life. They're called the GOP and such.
So it's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit when they
Yeah.
will peel off the rubber mask and they're all cartoons underneath.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, I knew it.
Okay, I'm the tiebreaker here. Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Seasons. I'm with you, Breakman, on Great Greed, but there was a lot of misogyny from what I remember in that game, and
There probably was. I don't really remember a lot of it. I just
yeah,
remember
I think I'm gonna go against you once again, Breakman, and
That's
pick
fine.
Legend of Zelda.
like I said, Oracle of Ages and Seasons are probably technically a better combination
Yeah,
of games.
yeah.
Great Greed.
Okay, next matchup is a pass through for Donkey Kong Land series, so I'm just gonna move them on because I listed Wario Land 2. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, twice. Mole Mania versus Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. Breakman, go.
I don't know what the whole Mole Mania is.
It was a fun, quirky game, man. From what I remember, like sort of like Snake mixed with Bomberman / I don't know. It was kind of like one of those type of games, but whatever.
So the weakest of the Mega Man games on the Game Boy versus Mole Mania game I never heard of. I guess I'm gonna go Wily Wars.
Okay, Eric.
I'm gonna go with Mole Mania because I have played it and I have it on my 3DS. I just haven't really dived into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd sooner play that than Wily's Revenge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
Wily's Revenge. I called it Wily Wars. You're right, Wily's Revenge.
Yeah, Wily's Revenge. I'm gonna go with Mole Mania as well. So Mole Mania pulls off yet another run. Will Mole Mania win the whole thing? Wow. Okay. Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge versus Operation C. I'm gonna go first on this one. It's a no-brainer for me. Operation C. I've heard nothing but I never played it, but I had no desire to play that game. Castlevania 2 for me. Breakman.
So wait, which one did you go with?
Castlevania 2.
Castlevania.
You're going with Castlevania. The second one was a lot better than the first one. The first one had a terrible mechanic where every time you got hit, you lost your power-ups.
Yep.
Like that was fucking stupid.
Yep.
I still don't think the second one that was that good of a game though. Whereas I thought Operation C actually kind of captured the feeling of Contra. It was a lot easier than a regular Contra game, but
Yeah.
I still felt like it captured them. Operation C.
Wow, I'm surprised, Eric. You're the tiebreaker here.
I'm going Castlevania 2.
Yeah,
but
the
I'm
right
sure.
choice. The right choice. Breakman had a brain fart there. I don't know what happened to Breakman's brain right there, but all right. Next matchup we have for you: Kid Dracula versus Revenge of the Gator. Eric, go.
Kid Dracula.
I'm going with Revenge of the Gator. It was a nifty little puzzler from what I remember. So that means Breakman could probably get revenge on me right
I don't
now.
remember Revenge of the Gator. I don't know if I put it down or not,
All right.
but I know I hate Kid Dracula, so Revenge of the Gator.
Oh, he agrees with me. So Kid Dracula goes down. Goes Dracula.
yeah,
Right on.
that cake can eat me.
All right. Harvest Moon GB versus Pokemon Puzzle Chat. I'm going to go first on this one again. Or Puzzle Challenge, not chat. I didn't hear great things about Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, so I'm going to go with Harvest Moon Game Boy. What say you, Eric?
I'm a fan of puzzlers, so I'm going with Pokemon Puzzle
Okay,
Challenge.
you're the tiebreaker,
Even
Breakman.
though
I thought
Pug-
Puzzle
Pu-
Challenge
Pu-
was fun.
Which one?
Puzzle League's better than that, though.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Puzzle League is, but as far as a game, I thought
Okay.
Puzzle Challenge was fun.
So Breakman finally gets his revenge on me.
I've never played a Harvest Moon game.
Yeah, they're fun. They're Harvest Moon, but all right. So
They don't appeal to me in any way. At
I
all.
know. Okay.
So I gotta go Pokemon.
All right. Last matchup this week is DuckTales versus Super Mario Land 2. Breakman, you get the honors.
Well, DuckTales was kind of a fun version of the NES. It wasn't as good as the NES version, obviously, but for the Game Boy, it was a pretty decent take on it. So DuckTales versus what was the other one?
Super Mario Land 2.
Oh, Super Mario Land 2, which was the first no, that was the one with the rabbit ears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Super Mario Land 2 was a lot better than the first one, but
Yeah.
that's still, I mean, dog shit's better than Mario Land. Still, I think I had more fun with Mario Land 2. I'm going Mario Land 2.
Yeah, Mario Land 2 is really fun. Okay, Wyland, real quick. The funniest, so I'm gonna go with Mario Land 2 as well. So that moves on, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Yep. Wyland says the funniest thing, the quote unquote funniest thing about this Chris Chan debacle was seeing Tucker Carlson try to cover it. Yeah, crossover I never expected. Yeah, that's wow.
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
So freaking
Okay,
much.
so there's the matchups for next week, you all. God, I'd have to say Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening is probably the
Yeah.
favorite. If I
I
had
think
a
so too.
if I had a dark horse though, I would say Dragon Warrior 3 might be my dark horse. So okay.
I'm with you on Link's Awakening. My dark horse. I am going to go with Belmont's Revenge.
Oh, okay. That's a decent one too, man. Cool. Okay. Who would you say, Eric?
Dragon Warrior 3.
Yeah. Okay. Eric, if we conspire, we can make Dragon Warrior 3 the champion just by, conspiring. I'm just saying, Check
And it's terrible when you don't even have to hide it. You're just gonna flat out say it. Like, this is what I gotta deal with, people. You hear this? Like, I'm not even gonna show up next week. This is ridiculous.
I never agreed to anything.
You didn't agree to it, man. I'm just suggesting. I'm just trying to
I'll
do
stab
like
you in the back and vote for whatever break votes for instead.
I have not had one.
We're now Survivor.
In all the times we've
Turn
been
on each other.
Yeah. In all the times I've been doing we've been doing these tournaments, guys. My favorite game has not won not one of them. So there's no conspiring here, man. If anything, they're conspiring against me to make sure my favorite doesn't move on. So
He says his favorite doesn't always win, but it usually is like you don't know what he's doing behind closed doors.
No, it's because his favorite game isn't on the Game Boy. It's Dragon Quest 8.
yeah, that's true. If they could put Dragon Quest 8 on the Game Boy, I'd probably vote for that.
A D-make of 8.
Yeah, D-make of 8.
See, he hated the Game Boy because he couldn't even put them like 1, 2, and 3 together and get 8. Like, you tried
Yeah,
that. And that couldn't
you put
even
3,
work.
2, and 1 together and still equals 7, which is pretty good, but not nearly what 8 was. But yeah, okay, man. All right, that's all we got this week. Let's do our plug so I can get the hell out of here and get Bernie onto her meeting of death.
Food,
Breakman,
I'm
plug away.
hungry.
It's food time.
Wow, look at Breakman. Look at this. Breakman is seriously learning that harmonica. I'm impressed, Breakman. I hate the harmonica.
I'm taking
But-
courses.
Wow, right on.
You took the great courses, didn't you?
Wow, he took the TED Talk on harmonica playing, man. That's fantastic. Right on. I like that. Little...
Monica for Dummies book too.
Yeah. All right, plug away, Breakman. Come on.
You can follow me at. Oh shit! I keep wanting to say that, but I don't. Oh, is that like a permanent suspension? Will I ever get that account back, or is that just gone?
I don't know, man. I don't know if you're just permanently suspended or what. You should appeal to Twitter or whatever, man. I don't know.
I don't care that much. Twitter won't last forever. One day
Yeah.
it'll be gone. It's something else. Anyways, I had fun. I've been fine with RP grinders. I've been trying not to stir up too much controversy.
Nah, you're fine, man. I haven't seen
I
anything.
think everything I've said is within what we would agree on.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything that you've said that's been bad, so it's whatever. All right, what you got, Breakman?
That's it.
Mrs.
Follow me on RP grinders. That's it.
Yep, at RP Grinders. And make sure to send Breakman questions. He loves especially the really tough sex questions, you know.
Mhm.
Maybe you can do some transition questions for him. He'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Freak5 says, Mrs. Freak.
I don't recommend transitioning to get with somebody else. That's not the best plan.
Freak5 says, Mrs. Freak made steak and twice baked potatoes for dinner tonight. Oh, Jesus, Freak5. Dungeon says, Breaks harmonica skill levels up. And Freak5 says he watched a YouTube video. I think that's true, Freak5. He watched a few YouTube videos. All right, Eric. Yeah. Eric, you're up.
I didn't get to write any reviews or do any auto reviews this week because I was either dead tired and I just wanted to relax when I got home because it was so hot this week.
Yeah. We just talked about that, man. It's hot everywhere.
But I'm going to definitely do something tomorrow.
Okay.
Because my obsession with Dark Souls has subsided for the time being. Because all I have to do now is just to get that platinum.
Yeah, man. Damn, you've been hitting that game hard, man. What you got left for the platinum, real quick, Eric?
Or the max gamer score. Getting all the rings and getting all the spells, which involves getting all the items for ranking up covenants, so you can get those
Jesus.
items.
Yeah, I know it's a tough one. All right, anything else, Eric?
Especially since the drop rates are so abysmal for those items.
Yeah.
But that involves 2 more playthroughs, which shouldn't take long because I'm already strong enough to do that. I'm just probably gonna skip the DLC. Maybe do the DLC during this run so I have a little extra oomph going in. But
Yeah.
other than that, I write reviews on BostonBastardBrigade.com. And like I said, the audio reviews are on the feed. And there's going to be a couple more tomorrow, hopefully. And if you like what I do there or the other place, you can support me on my Patreon. And the link to that is in my Twitter profile, which is @EricRPG.
All right. Wyland says, I need to get back to Dark Souls 2. I'm at the boss of the second DLC. Breakman, yeah, you should get back to Gears 5, man. So I can do, yeah. I agree.
The only other things I haven't done in Dark Souls 3 or 2 or in the original would be the original. I haven't done a strength run. I'm kind of in the middle of that, but I don't know when I'm going to get back to that.
Mm.
But I haven't done a faith run, and I haven't done pyromancy runs or dexterity runs for Dark Souls.
You should
2.
do a roll-only run.
No, you can't attack anything that way. Unless you put that one armor on, the armor of Thorns.
Yeah, do that and do a roll only way, man. All right,
No.
only. Diablo 2 Resurrection beta looks great. It looks pretty good, Dungeon, for sure. Okay, real quickly, you can follow me on Twitter at Frank Branches. You can follow me on all the systems, RP Grinders, whether it's PS5, 4, whatever, Switch, Xbox. I don't have Series X yet, but I will get one. Other than that, I think that's about. Oh, yeah, go out and get some bottles of water and keep them in your car. Hopefully you got.
Yeah,
like,
I can't give a crap about Diablo 2 Resurrection because I can't give a crap about Activision Blizzard.
yeah, that's true too, man.
I would like to say I forgot to add that in my Sweeto. Actually, I fired a few of the guys, which is a good start.
A few.
Yeah,
But
they
I-
need
like
to.
I
not
said,
the ones that
that's-
matter.
A good
Yeah.
start.
They need to fire Kotick for sure. They need to fire everybody at the top of Activision, Blizzard, and a bunch of those people. So, anyways, I think that's about it. Follow Regan Benson's channel. She does a lot of good work with the homeless here in Denver. So if you and there's a link to donate if you guys have a few extra bucks. Please donate. She's in dire need of money to help the homeless out here in Denver. So would really appreciate if you guys could do that. And that's about all I got. You guys got anything else?
Axiom Verge 2 is out for those who are
Oh,
interested.
God, I love that game.
I think it's out on sale right now, isn't it? Like there was a release discount for all those games they put
Yeah,
out.
it's
Yeah.
like $18 instead of the normal 20.
So
something.
good. It's worth
Oh,
it's gonna be
yeah.
worth $20. I know it. That first game was outstanding, man. Did you play the first one, Break?
No, I
Oh
haven't.
God, so good. You should buy that immediately.
Yeah, I
Break.
might buy the PS4 version for $20, then get the cart for the Switch version bundle of 1 and 2.
Yeah. Okay. You guys have anything else here? Break? Anything else?
No.
All right. Stay safe this weekend. We want to see you back here next week. Till then, we are out. Later, everybody.
All right, I'm ready for a food quest. Anybody else hungry? I think I'm gonna order a pizza.
Order in and out.
They don't have anything.
I'm gonna puke.
Why?
I'm nervous.
Why is Bernie so nervous?
Because I deal with the devil.
You made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Well, just beat him. Beat it. That's no problem. All you gotta do is beat him in a rock battle.
Yeah, just beat him in a rap battle. There you go. What? Wait. Hold on. What was that? Bernie?
You grab that. You grab a fiddle. You go down to Georgia, and then you do the dance with the
I'm
fiddle
not a good
battle with the
rapper.
devil.
That sucks.
Oh well, can you play the fiddle? Because you gotta battle the devil with the fiddle.
I'll fake it, I guess.
So you'd pull a Breakman and fake it?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thank you guys so much in chat. We really appreciate all you guys and everybody listen. I know Dungeon was in there, Wyland, Freak 5. Who else was in there? Let me take a quick peek and thank everybody. Freak, Dungeon. Did I miss anybody? Droop Dog was in there. Extra More was in there. Bernie was in there. Wyland. Thank you all so much. You guys rock. The Hizzy. Later, everybody. If I can figure out.